Hi, I'm Jack. Welcome back to Real Opinions. This is part of the coverage of London Film Festival. I know it's been really dragged out. I'm sorry about that, but there's a lot of videos to get through, and I don't have much time for editing. But yeah, this was part of London Film Festival. It was the surprise film, Sully. If you want to see any others, just click somewhere in there. I'm sure there's a playlist link somewhere. So Sully is the latest film by Clint Eastwood, and it stars Tom Hanks and Aaron Eckhart. It's the story of pilot Sully, and he's kind of dealing with the famous crash into the Hudson Bay from a few years ago. A majority of the film actually takes place after the crash. It's kind of following the court procedure of who should take the blame for this event really happening, and intercut between the court proceedings is what happened on the day. Really, there's not much to talk about this film, honestly. It's just a very fine film. It's a very okay film. It's just, I think it's only 80 minutes long, so it's very quick. It's very, like, if you want entertaining for 90 minutes and you're going to the cinema anyway, or it's on Netflix or something, yeah, watch it, why not? It's competently shot, competently edited, competently directed. That's just about it, really. It's just competent all the way through. I mean, that sounds like I'm just insulting it, but I mean, it's just fine all the way through. But there's definitely moments where, like, even though I said it's only 90 minutes or so, there are bits where it's dragged out, like, they focus on, like, passengers on the airplane, like, giving them, like, mini backstories in as much as they can with, like, 30 seconds of screen time. But they're all, like, perfect little stories, and they're, like, the happiest little plane crew imaginable. It's definitely kind of setting up the Sully guy as, like, the classic American hero. How America likes to tear down its heroes with, the rules and regulations when they just don't take into fact the heart and courage that our heroes have, etc. And there are other little distractions where it starts off with like a 9/11 style like nightmare scene of what Sully imagined what would have happened if the plane actually did crash, which is like fine if it's a film where like that was happening before and he has panics about crashing a plane and then this thing happens, or like if it was actually a fictional plot where I didn't know if the plane was going to crash or not. But in a film where I know the plane didn't crash and he's just thinking over and over about what if it did crash, it just seemed like it was really trying to push drama on it that was unnecessary. But again, I think it was just kind of padding out the time, because I don't know, I mean, they managed to pull out a 90-minute entertaining film out of this, so I suppose that's good enough. Yeah, the line that I just kind of take away from it is that they keep going on about how Sully was just doing his job. Like, he keeps saying, I'm not a hero, I'm not really a hero, I'm just doing what anyone else should have done. And that's kind of the way I kind of take this film, in that do not take this as a miraculous, amazing film. Just take it as a film doing its job, and that's it. It's there to be entertaining. It did fine. I'm going to go with 5 out of 10 just because that's neutral for me. Not bad, not good, just neutral. Although, I mean, I didn't come out of it, yeah, with any negative or positive feelings about it. I was just neutral about it, but it wasn't a waste of time. So yeah, Sully.